Welcome, language learners. Today I want to share something really important with you. Speaking English is a skill that anyone can master, just like learning to ride a bike or cook your favorite meal. You know what I notice in my experience with English learners? Many people think some folks are just naturally good at English, but that's not true. Think about it. When you learned to walk as a baby, did you get it right the first time? Of course not. You fell down many times, but each fall taught you something new. The same goes for English. Every time you make a mistake, you're actually getting better. When you say something wrong and someone corrects you, that's not embarrassing. That's a gift. It's like getting a free lesson. Remember, even native English speakers make mistakes sometimes. Let me tell you a little secret. The most successful English learners I've met aren't the ones who speak perfectly. They're the ones who aren't afraid to speak perfectly. They order food in English even when they're nervous. They join conversations even when they don't know all the words. They ask questions when they don't understand something. So, here's what I want you to do. The next time you feel scared to speak English, remind yourself that mistakes aren't your enemy. They're your stepping stones to fluency. Each mistake is like a little teacher showing you exactly what you need to learn. What matters most isn't speaking perfectly. It's being brave enough to try. Because every time you try, you're building your English skills, one conversation at a time. Remember, you're not bad at English. You're just in the middle of getting better at it. And that's exactly where you should be. You know what's interesting? Many learners try to use complex sentences right away, thinking it will make them sound more advanced. But here's the truth. Even native speakers mostly use simple, clear sentences in everyday life. Think about it. When you're ordering coffee, you say, "I'd like a coffee, please." Not, "I would be most appreciative if you could procure for me a caffeinated beverage." Let's look at some examples of how to keep things simple. Instead of saying, "I am experiencing significant difficulties with the comprehension of this material," simply say, "I don't understand this." Instead of, "I would be most grateful if you could provide me with directions to the nearest public transportation facility," simply say, "Where is the bus stop?" Now, let's talk about vocabulary. I want you to try something. Take a piece of paper and write down 10 things you do every day. Maybe it's make breakfast, take the bus, send emails, or call friends. These are the words you need to learn first. Why? Because you'll use them every single day. Don't worry about memorizing words like unprecedented or phenomenal just yet. Focus on the words that help you tell your daily story. When you learn words connected to your life, they stick in your memory because you actually use them. Start with words for things in your home, your daily routine, your job or studies, your hobbies, your family and friends. Remember, it's better to know 100 words really well than to half know 1,000 words. Quality over quantity. Begin with the basics, use them confidently, and then gradually add more words to your vocabulary. You're building a house of English, and like any house, you need a strong foundation before you can add the fancy decoration. Start with the basics, make them solid, and watch how naturally the rest will come. Let's talk about something that ties everything together. Building confidence as you learn English. Confidence isn't just something you're born with. It's something you create through action and practice. One common challenge learners face is the fear of making mistakes in front of others. Let's shift your mindset. Instead of seeing mistakes as failures, see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Every error you make is proof that you're trying, and trying is the only way to improve. Here's how to build your confidence step by step. 1. Start small and celebrate wins. Begin with short, simple conversations. Greet your neighbor, say thank you to a cashier, or order food in English. Celebrate every success, no matter how small. If you said thank you in English today, that's a win. 2. Practice with a safe audience. Talk to yourself in the mirror or record yourself speaking. This helps you get used to hearing your own voice in English. Practice with friends, family, or language partners who support you. It's easier to learn when you feel comfortable. 3. Use online tools. Join online forums or apps where you can practice typing or speaking in English. Platforms like language exchange apps let you connect with native speakers or fellow learners. Participate in virtual events or discussion groups where you can listen and share your thoughts. 4. Learn to laugh at mistakes. Sometimes mistakes can be funny, and that's okay. Laughing helps you relax and enjoy the process. Share your mistakes with others. You'll often find they have their own stories, and it creates a supportive atmosphere. 5. Focus on progress, not perfection. Set realistic goals for yourself. Instead of aiming to speak like a native in a month, aim to learn 10 new words or have one short conversation. Reflect on your progress regularly. Notice how far you've come, even if you're not where you wanted. 6. Immerse yourself in positive role models. Follow inspiring English learners who share their journey. Seeing others succeed reminds you that fluency is achievable. Watch interviews or talks by non-native speakers who use English confidently. They'll inspire you to do the same. 7. Build a positive routine. Make English practice part of your daily life, but keep it fun and enjoyable. Read a comic, listen to a podcast, or write a note to yourself in English. Consistency builds confidence. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. 8. Challenge yourself gradually. Step out of your comfort zone bit by bit. If you've mastered speaking to a friend, try talking to a stranger. If you've written a short diary entry, try writing a longer story. With each new challenge, you'll prove to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought. 9. Remind yourself why you're learning. Keep your motivation in mind. Whether it's for travel, work, or personal growth, remind yourself of the opportunities English will open for you. Write down your reasons and revisit them whenever you feel discouraged. 10. Be patient with yourself. Fluency doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey, and every step matters. Some days will be harder than others, and that's okay. What's important is that you keep moving forward. Confidence grows with action, and action grows with belief in yourself. You have everything you need to succeed. It's just a matter of taking that first step and then the next. Remember, fluency is not about perfection.